This is Alex, and today we're going to be taking a look at a tool that's generally used by insurance companies to determine quotes for their customers. By the end of the video, you should have a pretty good synopsis of the usefulness of SpreadsheetWEB on this front. So what we're looking at here is the user interface in Excel. It's generally going to be used by brokers to determine the cost of insurance for prospective companies or customers. As you can see here, there's inputs for the name, the effective date, the ER-zip, the SIC, and the number of eligibles. The file itself is about 3.5 megabytes, so that should give you a little bit of insight as to how extensive all these calculations are. Also, you can see under the ratings, under the tables, under all of these tabs, there are a lot of calculations going on. For the most part, a company manager would be emailing this Excel file to its brokers, at which point two major problems emerge. For one, you have the problem of security. So you have all these tabs open, and anyone who gets this Excel file will be able to access these tabs. So while Excel does offer the ability to hide the tabs and to password protect them, that's not really enough security for many companies that want to keep this information on hiatus. For two, you have the problem with updates because all of these tables and the ratings, insurance companies are constantly updating these. And every time that there's an update, the Excel file that has been sent out to brokers already becomes obsolete. So a broker, or, the project manager would have to be resending this Excel file to maybe hundreds of brokers just so that they can get an updated version, which is mostly a hassle. To find the solution for these problems, you don't really have to look much further than SpreadsheetWEB. So here we can see a web application. Here you can see that it keeps the same look and feel as the Excel file itself. You have the same inputs. There's the name, the effective date, the ER-zip, the SIC, and all of it is loaded here. And so immediately you can see that the security issue is put behind. There are no tabs at the bottom. There's no hidden tabs. It's all web based. And so you don't have the issue of people going in and going through those tabs and, either messing them up or, looking at information that they shouldn't be seeing. The only difference you can see between these two files are mostly the calculate, the reset, and the save button. And so if we want to start out, we can put a company here, and we'll take a look at the workflow environment of SpreadsheetWEB. So here I'll just enter a Chili's restaurant and change the area code and the SIC, and let's say the Chili's has 20 people working there. So we can press calculate, and all of the information is updated seamlessly just as it would be in the Excel file. So we hit save, and the information is saved and stored to a database. From here, we can open up the SpreadsheetWEB control panel and go into the Data tab and open up this web application, which is the insurance rating engine. And here we can see the new input that we just put in, the Chili's restaurant. Now, what this offers at this point for managers, for people that are leading this project, is the ability to transfer these data files over to a certain account. So let's say, for instance, we switch this Chili status to pending, and we give the account to J. Smith. You can see that the information is updated immediately. Here's J. Smith, and the last update, all the times are here, and we can even edit it or open it up. If we open up Chili's, we can see all the information. Now if we log out and log back in as J. Smith this time, and we head over to the Data tab, we can see just the files that J. Smith's responsible for, like Deer Construction, the Green Tea, and the Chili's. So actually, as a manager, we can set the responsibility to only a certain broker, and then they can access online just from the web without the Excel file. The Excel file is completely gone at this point. We can see just the files that are our responsibility. So that should give you a pretty good summary of how SpreadsheetWEB provides the workflow and the security and the update capabilities that are absolutely necessary for this sort of application. Thanks so much for listening.